Alrighty, y'all. Well, about to sit down and edit this video, and just realized, hey, we broke 1,000 freaking subs. Thank you all for subscribing. For those of you who pressed that like button, if y'all haven't yet, keep hitting it. Now that we're at 1,000, now our next goal here is to try to hit 2,500. So we're still a long, long way away from being able to be monetized on this channel. But I tell you what, the little bit that we've been able to build support here is awesome, and I'm just hoping it keeps growing. But with that, let's go ahead and get into today's video, and thank you all again. All right, welcome back, y'all. So today is day number 6 into our new main gaining routine, which means it's going to be our volume-based leg day. And day before yesterday, our new leg machine showed up. So instead of buying a nice pin selector one like I originally wanted, that was a leg curl leg extension machine. It's like $3,900. Can't afford it. Not going to be able to afford it. Like, I'd have to save for like a year and a half to be able to get the thing. So instead of doing that, I found a plate-loaded variant that isn't the traditional like pendulum where like the weights swing with it. This has a little cam gear and picks up the weighted arm. So supposedly quite a bit better. Figured I'd give it a shot. It's $370. If I like it, sweet. Now we can do leg extensions and leg curls. If I don't like it, I'll post it on Marketplace and resell it. So no big risk there. It is what it is, right? So with that, we were going to do glute kickbacks first as our volume workout. But now that we've got this, we're going to go ahead and do leg curls first. Then we're going to go into calf raises. Then we'll go into leg extensions on this. And then we'll go into V squats. So, a lot of legs today. Big volume day for it. Then we'll go into shrugs for traps. And then forearm work. So, super simple. Basically leg day with traps and forearms. So, let's go ahead and get into this and see how this feels. I'm not sure if this is going to be the correct weight or not. I'm just kind of taking a guess at 80 pounds here. So let's go ahead and see if we can get a set of 20 done. Boy, oh boy. I haven't felt those in so long. That feels amazing to be able to isolate the hamstring like that. That's awesome. I'm excited already. Weight curve feels pretty even. It doesn't feel like there's like it's lighter and then heavier or anything weird like that. So, I'm pretty excited about that part of it. Feels good. So, weight-wise, 80 pounds. I think we're going to stick with that for the rest of the workout. See if we can get another 4 more sets in at this. So to make a total of 5 by 20 on this, then we'll get into calves. I tell you what, the pump in my like inner edge of my hammies right now is crazy. I will say the knees definitely aren't used to it. They feel a little tight from that, but they'll get used to it. Also, the quads. Definitely have to make sure I do leg curls before I do leg extensions because this pad is not the best. But other than that, I don't see any issues with this machine. But we're going to get into doing calf raises now, 5 sets, 20 reps. Get a bunch of volume into these tiny little chicken legs of mine. 220 pounds. Same thing we've been doing. We're just looking to keep building that strength up since still struggling with completing them. But I tell you what, the benefits I'm about to get out of that leg machine, oh man, I don't think there's an extra better way to spend $400. Whew. I am excited though. I cannot wait to see how sore my hammies are tomorrow and how sore my quads are going to be tomorrow with being able to do these again. This is probably the thing you will notice you miss the most from going from a commercial gym into a home gym, is the ability to isolate your quad and isolate your hamstrings and being able to continuously overload it. This is, I'm excited to say the least. But let's get the next 4 sets of these calf raises knocked out and we'll keep on trucking. All right, so we've got our 5 sets of 20 done, calf raises. So now we get to use this as the leg curl machine. I've got 80 pounds back on here again. And we're going to see if we can hit 80 pounds for 5 by 20. We should be able to. Normally your quads are quite a bit stronger than your hamstrings when it comes to like the leg curl, leg extension type movements. So, let's see how this feels here. Woo! Oh yeah, that's the feeling I've been missing right there. Is that nice isolated quad pump? That's going to be awesome. Definitely, we'll finish out today at 80 pounds, but these are going to end up getting quite a bit heavier, I think. Alright, I tell you all what, my quads are so on fire, and I haven't felt the targeted like teardrop pump in years, because I haven't had a leg curl machine, or should I say leg extension machine, and I have not noticed how much you don't really get that guy to light up unless you're doing leg extensions. So if you're trying to get that big lump right here on your quad to show up, that's how you do them. But enough talking about that guy. That thing is amazing. Well worth the money. The gains we're going to get from that, you would have a hard time spending $400 for what that's going to do. But now we're going to try to do some V squats. I'm going to shoot for 8 rep sets here, 5 by 8. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. My quads and hamstrings feel toast already. But we're going to shoot for them, see what we can do. Hopefully at least sets of 6 would be great. But we shall see. This is 220 pounds, so it's definitely not per se light. Oh boy, they're shaky, but I think we're going to be able to do it. Holy crap, y'all. Excuse me. That, those 4 movements have my legs jittery, shaky, so pumped up. I haven't felt that much blood in my legs in who knows how long. I could probably truthfully just do an entire leg day of only doing leg curls and leg extensions. Just back and forth, like 3 sets, 3 sets, 3 sets, 3 sets, till I couldn't walk anymore. And it would be the best leg day ever. But, obviously, we don't want to be that sore. But, we have effectively fatigued the legs more than I have in any leg day we've done in the last two years. As for isolated strain and focus, it's wild feeling right now. But now we're going to go ahead and get into shrugs, and then we're going to call it with that, because we are beat. We did some yard work earlier. We built the leg extension leg curl machine today, so we already been up doing things for a while now. But let's get this knocked out and crush it. So it's 2 sets to failure. And then tomorrow is our high volume back day. So the traps, they kind of never really sore. They take a lot of beating. So I want to go ahead and hit them some today. So that way maybe they're already a little pre-fatigued and a little tired by the time tomorrow rolls around. That's it. We are cooked. But, man, we are on the path to make some real progress and gains, I think. Changing up this training program style, going back up to 2,150 calories. Feels good. I'm still super tired and fatigued, but I think that relies more on some hormone imbalance issues. So I've got another physical coming up here in like 12 days or something. I think today's the 4th, so 12 days. Got to get blood work. And then 19 days till my actual physical. So we've been monitoring my testosterone levels for the last 2 years. Well, coming up onto 3 years now. 3 years ago it was a 304. Last year it tested at 374. So I was able to get it to come up 70 points with taking zinc plus copper. It helped a little bit for a while, but the fatigue and just energy drain, lack of motivation and drive and all that stuff, it's worse now than it's ever felt. So we definitely looking to see what's going on with that, and maybe it's time to go on some HRT, but we'll find out. I mean, I'm almost 37, so it happens. But we're still in here grinding. We're trying to do our best with what we got, and we're still putting in the effort for what we can get through, and most of all, what we can recover from. So We're making sure we're sore, but making sure we're not like crippled for the next week. But with that, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go get this evening's cardio done. Got a mile and a half to go walk. So that'll be nice though. Weather's nice right now. So make sure you're working towards your goals, getting your stuff done. Most of all, just don't be a lazy fuck.